everybody, and welcome to the Zenidel. I'm Zen, and it's time to see what Yuri and Monica think of our latest poem. We did our best to pick words that Yuri would like, so I'm going to save her for last. Let's see what Monica thinks. Hopefully she doesn't talk too much like last time. Hi again, Zen. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... That's always what you want to see. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Why? Yes, I have. How did you notice? I'm pretty sure, actually, I think we did a really good job. If I remember right, every word we picked was Yuri's word, so I think that's why we're doing so good now. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers? Excuse me? That's kind of rude. You trying to throw her under the bus? Yeah, I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I'm not being, what do they call that? What word am I thinking of? Passive-aggressive. Yeah, she's totally not being passive-aggressive. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Well, you know, she doesn't do this, stuff that you're doing right now, so that helps. You completely misunderstood. Actually, you didn't, but I'm gonna, not let you know that. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? You mean I've been doing all this for what? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Wow. I'm gonna call her PA and it's not for president. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, I was just being passive-aggressive and trying to throw her under the bus subtly so you wouldn't notice and, you might get on my level. But anyway, Miss Stepford wife here. Yeah, let's read your poem, Mrs. Stepford. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I'm gonna hate it. I wish it would give me an option to hate it, just because I hate her. She's worse than Natsuki. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What is this load me at the bottom? Of meaningless. Load me. Okay, save me. Load me. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Save game, load game. It's even more abstract than your last one. Just like, the robotic parts, inside your eyes. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Stop putting words in my mouth and throwing Yuri under the bus and being all out rude in a subtle way. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. How much poetry have you seen? You literally just joined Literacy Club yesterday. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Or, you know, timing. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Yeah, I actually did not see that, so try again. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I didn't ask for it, but alright, sure. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? It feels like it's about a video game. How breaking the fourth wall am I right now? Actually, I love when games break the fourth wall. What am I even talking about? I'm so random, haha. That's my advice for today. If it doesn't make sense, it will to the person playing the game, so don't worry. Thanks for listening. Whew, okay, I can't talk. Let us get to the normal person of the group. Please, Yuri, save our sanity. Let's see what you've written for today. I wrote it for you. You better like it. If you don't, I might, cut your hair off or something. Uh-oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprise... Oh my god, where did my talking go? With a surprised expression on her face. Do you, like it? Zen? This one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why, you gave me some tips. I'm pretty smart, I picked up on the tips, and I applied the tips, and now I'm showing you the tips that I learned, and that it improved me. So, don't be so surprised. You did a good job explaining. Yeah, give her all the props. Just suck up to her. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That's kind of gross. Maybe you shouldn't be rubbing your sweaty hands on your hair so much. I wonder if her hair's like greasy or something now. I thought it was pretty before, but now I'm wondering if this shine here is like grease or sweat. I'm not, used to this. You used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her patience. I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just, being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. And yet, everybody knows that her writing is amazing. But she's never shared it. Did they just assume because her nose is always in a book that she's just amazing? Really? I don't believe it. Yeah, because everyone has said that, they know what you write and how you write. and they say I write for you, so yeah. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. I'm a wallflower. I have no friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. Nope, you just made her feel bad. I wonder why. Because she has no friends. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem that you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. Oh, I like raccoons. They're so cute. I love how they clean their little hands and stuff. It happened in the dead of the night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Is she getting the urge to eat a raccoon right now? I really hope I'm just taking this the wrong way. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay. I don't know why I got the vibe that she wanted to, like, use that knife on the raccoon. And every time the raccoon got more trusting of her, like, you know, so every time he saw the knife, he felt, ooh, I'm gonna get fed. And she's just thinking, like, ooh, I have all this power over this raccoon now. If I wanted to, I could just, yeah. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. No, it's not your fault. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I know, it sounds like you're a serial killer who's imagining what it would feel like to kill a raccoon. Well, I think it's something that people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Is that feeding the raccoon or killing the raccoon? Because I don't understand what your hobby is. I'm sorry, Yuri. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. You see, okay, here's my issue. If she's just feeding the raccoon, why would she have to keep that to herself? Lots of people feed food to wild animals. Okay, but if she's killing the raccoon, or imagining that she wants to kill the raccoon, that would be something you'd want to keep to yourself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Is it illegal? Is that why? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Okay, so that sounds more like feeding the raccoon. Don't you have anything like that, Zen? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Individualities? Veg? Like vegetables? Respect our vegetables individually. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Writing, listening, feeding me chocolate. There really aren't many people like you, Zen. That's exaggerating a little bit. I mean, anyone could have shoved a piece of chocolate in your mouth. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. Aw. She went from slightly, murdering animals to, being cute again. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. I feel like that's Monica's favorite statement of the day. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Alright, we're gonna save Monica's extra something for next episode. So, if you like the video and want to see more, consider subscribing so you don't miss anything. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!